Alright, what's up guys? So this is going to be part 2 of the beginner's course to profitability. Sorry. So we're going to go over basic charting and candle analysis. Um, I'm going to go super beginner here and just assume you guys don't know how the candles work. So the green candles are going to be upside. So upside meaning buying. The red ones are going to be selling, so downside. So if you're looking to take a trade that's to the upside, you're going to be watching for these green candles. And if you're looking to take a trade to the downside, you're going to be watching for uh, the red candles. Obviously, as well, you're going to be paying attention to the volume. So if you're looking to take a short, let's just say, okay, so you're looking to take a short. As you can see, you want to look for these bars in simple terms to be very high up. So like this is $75 million being traded. So obviously the more volume, the more possible move. Liquidity is our friend in trading, as you can see right here as well, where this was, this bar, this massive bar. I mean, people were buying it here. So you always want to look for confirmation in the volume. Right now, the volume's around 40 million from last last week's session, which is good. So anything that's above 40 million on the index is really good. Anything that's below that, I would say like you wouldn't want to trade anything that's like 10 million, um, in my opinion. Now, going back on topic, I'll dive into volume on the next one. I use the daily, the hourly, and the 5 minute. So always pay attention to the hourly, the 5 minute, and the daily. So I always look at the daily after every session close. So right when 1:30 PST hits for me, or 4:30 PST for EST people, I automatically come and look at my chart. So as you can see, on Friday the 10th of January, we had a very significant red day, sorry. So immediately this already tells me that the relative strength and the relative volume is aiming for the downside. So I'm already going to have a downside bias, which is not good to have a bias, but for this instance, what you're going to do is on your charting platform, you're either going to be able to create a line or create an alert. And what you're going to do, if you're unsure of the actual low of the day, you're going to look at this candle, and then as you can see on the top left, it's going to say the low was 503.92. So we already know for that day, 503, uh, I'm going to get as precise as I can. 503.92, let's just say, is the low. So I always pay attention to the daily first. Now, after that, I'm like, okay, so last week was very bearish. I'm going to see if we can continue on. So then we're going to do hourly. Same thing. Hourly looks good. Now what I do is I actually mark this last candle close low. So where we closed, so 506.45 was the low of this hourly candle. So I actually marked that out. Um, this could be used as extra confirmation for tomorrow. So if pre-market starts to build under this, we can obviously tell that we're going to have a good move to the downside. So another thing I'm actually going to do too is, as you can see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 candles in a day. So what you're going to look for is the high of Friday. So as we can see, like, okay, that's not the high. This is not the high. So as you can see, this is the high. And like I said, top left, you can see that the high was 511. So we're going to mark that. So as you can see, if we go into tomorrow's session and we build under this and we open at 6:30 or 9:30 for my EST guys, and we build under this area, you're going to look for this downside play of the previous daily low. So like, okay, so once that happens, you're going to wait for it to break that daily low, and then obviously you're going to take your trade. And as you can see, it's that daily low. So you already know the daily low, the hourly low, that's going to be your trade. But if we build above this and we start climbing, we start chopping, you don't want to take a trade in between range. You're going to look for a trade either above this or below that. So you're always going to mark that hourly high as well. What I use the 5 minute for is, let me delete all this real quick. Actually, me, sorry. What I use a 5 minute for is confirm for entry and exit. So say I want to get into a play, I'll go to the hourly. So say, let me mark this out again. That 503 is my short. So I'll look at the 503 and then let's just say, oops, oh my goodness. Give me a second, guys. Oh my, okay. Let's just say, let's just, for this example, say 503 is right here. So 503 is right here. Obviously, we can see there's a reason to get in. So our reason to get in is that we built under this level. So we get in, as you can see, massive, massive play down. The first green candle close, you're gonna get out. So entry, this is my entry. Obviously, we built under that level, and this is gonna be my exit. The first green candle close. Keep it simple, guys. So this is actually gonna be a good indicator of when to get in a play and get out of a play. So if something like this happens, we build under the level, and as you can see on the next candle, we just literally built over it. This is going to be a good indication to get out. This is the best way to see the noise on a lower time frame, but I would not take a trade based off the 5 minute. I would just look at entry and exits off the 5 minute. So I'll go a little recap. Daily, hourly, 5 minute. You're going to mark the daily high or the daily low. Then you're going to drop to the hourly. You're going to mark the hourly low and the hourly high. And then when the market opens, you're going to wait for a break above the hourly high or the hourly low. And once those levels break and the volume is supporting it, you're going to drop to the 5 minute and you're going to wait. You're going to watch your level break through. And when there's confirmation to get in once you're under that level or above that level, you're going to get in and you're gonna be in that play until the first red candle or green candle close, depending on if you're going long or short. This is a little bit of a touch up basically on the basic support and resistant video I gave, but this is gonna be involved into my beginner course for you guys. So This is just a little extra.